How we doing, guys?
So we told Matt we were just gonna start setting up some shots, and he just went and started doing it himself.
We were doing a video shoot. I want these other cars in. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
You got anything going on? We need to get things rolling early. We should have all these doors up, though. Hey, guys, can I get all these bay doors all the way up? Really a sense of urgency and getting things going for the day. Not halfway, not 3/4, but all the way, please. And get these cars in. I need to shop with cars in it, please. Yeah, we need to fix these floors. This needs to be patched up. We're gonna get that done. You gonna wait and take it up? You get to the store and fix that? Put some screws in it?
Are you the kind of guy that, like, if it can be done now, it should be done now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right. This place looks amazing, though, man. You guys did such a great job. All right, have a good day, guys.
Metric under the lift. Matt Curry, take 3.
Big 3.
Awesome. I want to start at the beginning.
So if we begin at the beginning, I have a huge family. I'm the youngest of 7 kids. My dad lived through the Great Depression, so he was taught work ethic at a very, very young age, you know, when he was like 17 years old. And that was been kind of instilled in us our whole lives throughout our family culture. I would cut grass and shovel driveways, and really starting at like 7 or 8 years old. And my brother started running a tire store, and back when I was 10 or 11, he would take me in on weekends, and I would clean bathrooms and mop floors and learn how to change tires and oil a little bit.
He's just 100 miles an hour, just very intuitive, always questioning so we can learn more.
Running 100 miles an hour all the time. I was scatterbrained. Didn't really study for school. I couldn't really sit still for very long. Well, this was like 1977 or 78. My parents took me to Mass General Hospital in Boston. And they said that I'm pretty severe ADD and some slight dyslexia, and that I would have to work 2 or 3 times harder than anybody else to have any success in the world. They tried this experimental drug. They said, hey, what we can do is we can put you on Ritalin. And I almost got straight A's that whole year. I could sit more still in class. I could pay attention better. But they didn't know the long-term effects of Ritalin, so they took me off it. I didn't get straight A's or whatever. I had lots of energy, and I can take on like 5 tasks at once. I think that taking me off of Ritalin was one of the best things that they ever did for me. Even though you have maybe a lot of defects or whatever, you also have a lot of superpowers, and you have to embrace those.
We have this known thing between all of our people. It's called the curry cane.
All right. Jorge, what's up, buddy?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
He's in and out of the store quickly.
All right, let's get him in, check him out, back him out.
You know, he would come in, this is what I want to have done, blah, 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 and then he rolls out.
We need to get things going a little bit faster in the morning, I feel like. Oh, you don't rotate those tires. The best ones are already on the rear.
You know, he'll come in and say, oh, I hate that. That's awful. He's gone. You know, you're like, what? What just happened?
This computer screen could be a little cleaner. The trash can's dirty. That's a joke. It's a trash can.
And it took me a little bit to understand how he operates.
His brain is everywhere.
What's going on?
Which is a phenomenal thing. Some people look at that as a negative. Not our team.
You guys are rolling, man. I like it.
He's not a hands-off guy. He is absolutely a hands-on guy.
So he needs 2 tires in alignment at least. You go run a turn, like in the rain, you're gonna get oversteer.
When he goes into a shop, it's not like the employees are saying, oh my God, Matt Curry's here. He's energetic, he's funny, he's nice to people.
We love Tyrone, man. He's awesome. You're on the Employee of the Year list, buddy.
Yeah.
And he's a straight shooter.
You interviewed him earlier, correct? Yeah. And he told you exactly the way it was? Mm-hmm. Didn't sugarcoat it? Mm-hmm. Made you understand exactly what he wants? Mm-hmm. There you go. That's what he is.
And to tell you the truth, we've been married for over 35, almost 36 years. That's just the way we relate to each other.
Let's stop at meeting Judy. Where did you meet her?
Do you want the true story? I went to college for about 2 years to meet girls and drink beer.
We both went to George Mason University here in Fairfax.
But so we met at a party. We were drinking beer and, you know, maybe smoking a joint.
Most of the guys, you know, the dudes on campus, they go, you know, hey. And this guy, Matt, he'd look at me and say, hi, how are you? And, you know, I'd always be like, whoa, okay.
On our second day, we spent the weekend at a ski resort in Pennsylvania. And my Trans Am broke down on the way back. So we ended up having to sleep on the Goodyear store I was an assistant manager at. It must have been a sign of things to come because she stuck with me the whole time. I don't know if I would have stuck with me the whole time.
He was so chaotic and fun. It was refreshing to me. So it was a natural attraction. Is that Matt? Yeah. See?
I'm a pretty good leader, and I'm probably not a really good follower, and I'm a little bit of a rebel. So I think I've always kind of said, you know, it'd be best to work for myself. When we started our first location back in 1998, the location was a disaster. Back of a really shitty industrial park with no visibility, 4 parking spots. It was $103,000 and 13 credit cards. And the last credit card offer was for $500. And I turned to Judy and I said, if we have to use this, we're screwed.
You know, I'd put the kids to bed so I could work for 2 or 3 hours in the evening to help him with the business that we just started.
I gave Judy a kiss and I told her, look, I'll see you in 2 years. And I meant it. Working open and close, 6 days a week, doing the bills on Sunday. 2 months in, we just had our second child. And I made these flyers up. Judy looked at these and went, oh my gosh. You know, you need help.
Yeah, honey, they're good, but why don't I help you out with that? I'll do some flowers for you. Then that's when it started to realize that, you know, I really have a place in this business.
She quit her job and became our CFO, our accountant, and our marketing person. Within 18 months, we paid off all the credit cards, and within 24 months, we opened our second location. So it worked out pretty well, actually. So we're gonna roll the windows up.
Have fun!
You always want to be pushing the boundaries, right, and everything. So that's what racing is about, pushing it. I started getting into racing back in the 90s, and then I was totally bit by the bug, and I've been racing for 35 years.
It's intense, just like his personality, and he's really good at it.
When you're racing and endurance racing, it's not just about you. You know, it's about your entire crew, your entire team. I'm really good at putting teams together and inspiring people and leading people into battle.
For the first year or so that he was running it, I would come out there and help him with problem cars. And it was about a year or so later, he called me up, said he wanted to bring me on.
I started out as a tire changer, so about 18 years ago. I was blown away with his passion and wanting to win.
He says, I expect excellence. And I said, hey, Matt, do you need my uniform size now or when I get there?
At store 4 is when I felt like we are doing something right and we're gonna make it.
Over the next 13, 14 years, stores kept getting bigger and we started doing more and more sales.
And we went on to open 6 more stores, voted the #1 auto repair shop in North America by Motor Age magazine. When I'm racing, the world is a simpler place. The only reason why you race is to win.
The company was very strong at 10 locations at the time, and things were super bright and awesome.
Judy and I had been working so hard and for so long.
It was a drill, you know, just constant. And it wears you down.
I was trying to figure out how much money I needed to retire on. I mean, we had an offer when we had 5 stores.
Matt set 10 locations as the goal.
I would go to my stores, I had people there, I had store managers running it, and service managers running them. And then, you know, we had another offer. And then I sold and retired when I was 47 years old, and that was probably the worst decision I ever made. You ready? Do you want to play? Do you want to play frisbee? Do you want to play frisbee? Do you? Good girl.
Yeah, there she is. A couple hours old, Evelyn Rose Curry.
She is so cute.
Yeah.
When was she born?
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. She's like an hour, 2 hours old in that photo.
Okay, so the entire time that we've been shooting, they have been having their first grandbaby and going back and forth from the hospital.
This is what we always do.
Their ability to multitask is unbelievable.
The dog wants to play frisbee bad. The day we signed the company over, I mean, I basically gave him the keys. We had a big dinner, a family dinner, steaks on the grill. We just had a phenomenal time.
Once he announced that he was going to sell, he gave all of his employees money. You know, it was a big thank you.
And so we thought we were free, done, happy. And nobody asked me the questions, what is the benefit of retiring? What are you really going to accomplish besides getting a lot of money and not having purpose?
You know, it was just all of a sudden, it was just us.
When I sold Curry's Auto Service to a private equity, it had my last name, my family name on it, and they destroyed it. We had so many awesome employees, and within 6 months, at least half the employees left. Within 12 months, there was only one guy left. Seeing my baby destroyed and seeing the people, the great people that worked there, leaving to go somewhere else, there are things that are way more important than money to me, for sure. It was so hard, man.
He was restless, very restless. It was time to find something else. And I think we both realized that.
So Judy and I were sitting there, it's probably a little over 3 years in, and I got a phone call from an old broker I dealt with, and he said, Matt, I got this shop in Alexandria, and the guy's not paying rent.
I was all for it. I was like, you go, let's do it. I'm behind you 200%.
So I ended up calling Vernon. I'm like, Vernon, what are you doing, man?
Watching TV, just kind of relaxing around.
And I'm like, let's do it again.
Within seconds, I get a phone call. It's Matt Curry. And he's like, Andrew, I'm coming back. I was like, oh, hell yeah. When you say go, I'm gone.
He called the store that I was working. He called the store's landline, and he's like, what are you doing? You know, I can't, you know I have a cell phone.
He was always like, hey, you know, there's always an opening for you at the shop, and decided that would be the next step for my career.
When we sold and retired, we couldn't use our name ever again.
We have technicians, but they're craftsmen.
So it's now Craftsman Auto Care, but we were able to put Matt Curry's Craftsman Auto Care. That store was doing about $25,000 or $30,000 a month. Within the first year, we're doing over $200,000 a month. And now that store consistently probably do $5 million this year. But what we did is the same thing we always did. Inspecting every car properly and being transparent and honest with our customers and doing quality work. It all comes down to that. But technology can make things happen instantly. We have 8 stores now. We'll probably do double what Curry's was doing with 10 stores. Be nice, be honest, and do good work. And you'll be successful.
We've been opening up stores left and right. We're getting and retaining employees like we've never seen before. We have some of the best culture I've ever seen, even better than it was at Curry's Auto Service.
I think our passion and our care that we take towards our customers and our employees is second to none.
They really care for their employees. That's the #1 thing.
The main purpose is to provide amazing jobs for amazing people so that we can make more for their families so that they can improve everyone's lives around them.
We have a bigger and higher mission. Having people to care about brings a lot of purpose in your life. I'll never retire again. ADD is like my nitro fuel. I think you're born to race, especially if you're an entrepreneur. But life's not a sprint race, right? It's an endurance race.
What does it feel like to race?
Oh, man. What does it feel like to race? You're on a track with 70 other drivers, maybe a 2.2 mile track. And you're going down 130 miles an hour down the front straight. It's being in a zone, man. You were in the ADD zone. When you're racing and endurance racing, it's not just about you. You know, it's about your entire crew, your entire team. You got to take care of your crew. You got to take care of your other drivers. And you need to take care of your car. It is the coolest thing ever. We always say in racing, you got to be looking around the next turn, looking over the mountain, looking over the hill. Because if you don't finish, you can't win. I think that's kind of a good scenario for the automotive repair industry. If you don't finish, you can't win.
Oh, here he comes.
The fastest 30 minutes of a camera guy's life.
How fast did you guys go?
We got up to about 100.
Okay, hey man, how was that?
I feared for my life.